Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in... And the Bruins will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all down.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Now they'll try the right side. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pressure coming. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Shager. They're trying to get to it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So the UCLA Bruins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Harden. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Bruins are flying down the field. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. It's a draw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll ride the hot hand. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He'll take another shot here. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Shager. He's got it down the right side. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for a gap. It's Harden. Keeps the legs moving. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Flores. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll try to pop the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's looking to throw it. Going deep. Makes the grab down the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Hawaii! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Right back to the well. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. They'll operate out of split backs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Garbers. He's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Throws toward the end zone. And the ball is intercepted.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. He's going to pass. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Makes a connection. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds in the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides, but you got to let the defense know too that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Hawaii, 21, UCLA, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air, it's Garbers. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
He looks that one in nicely. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. On second down, looking again to throw. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. This time on target. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield, it's Garbers. Quickly to the tight end.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it.
It's caught.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. All kinds of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bruins.
UCLA.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away.
UCLA, 14.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He wants to throw. Coming after him. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Shager. Feeling some heat. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you...
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Bringing it back. Bringing the heat. At the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To the air on 1st down. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looking for a man. It's Garbers. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Smashes it between the uprights.
That makes the score Hawaii 31, UCLA 17.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And the Rainbow Warriors will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
He now has 108 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it looking for a first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Man, he had to get rid of that thing. I don't even think he had time to find the laces, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's a great job. You know, 3rd and short, the defense is bringing pressure. He sees the pressure, gets the football out, and gets just enough for the first down.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking downfield, it's Garbers. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. That pass not Moses. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's McBride. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. They want to run it left here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Shager getting some heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home. And
whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, Don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
1st down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors! Up and over Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
He makes the connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Throws to the wideout. He caught it! Touchdown, Hawaii! And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Bruins will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field.
And 1st down for the offense.
On the ground with the counter. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Sims. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass, it's Shager. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going for the big play. He's got it down the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Number 7.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He finds his man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. To throw, it's Shager. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's McBride. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Rainbow Warriors have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. The Pandas managed to get the win in a close one this week, and they just shook up the college football world. And to do it on the road, no less. Just incredible.
Trying to find his man on first down.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good timing on the quick out. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Dropping back, it's Garber. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence, and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Looking for a productive play on first down. Going with the counter play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.